Top 10 Upcoming Movies of Hollywood 2022. Every year, the Hollywood film industry produces a large number of movies in a variety of genres. This year, like past years, promises to be a good year for Hollywood movies. We, the movie buffs, will be able to watch a number of Hollywood movies in a row. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, in this video, we will look at the top 10 upcoming Hollywood movies of 2022. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video to know which movies to watch out for this year. The Adam Project. The Adam Project is an upcoming American science fiction film. Although nothing is known about the premise of the film, it is known that Adam Reed, played by Ryan Reynolds, travels back in time to seek assistance from his younger self in confronting his late father. Jennifer Garner plays Ellie Reed, who is most likely Adam Reed's wife. Louis Reed, who is almost likely Adam Reed's father, is played by Mark Ruffalo. The movie also stars Walker Scobell as young Adam Reed, Catherine Keener, and Zoe Saldana. The movie will be available in March 11, 2022 on Netflix. The poster of the movie looks amazing, and given the plot's uniqueness in comparison to other sci-fi movies, we're really looking forward to seeing it. Morbius. Unless you're a die-hard Marvel fan, you're probably unaware of this upcoming Marvel superhero film based on the character Morbius. Dr. Michael Morbius, played by Jared Leto, is a scientist suffering from a rare blood disease whose attempts to cure himself result in his developing a sort of transgenic vampirism, giving him superhuman skills, but none of the superstitious flaws that vampires are known for. Martine Bancroft, who is also a scientist and Morbius' fiancé, is played by Adria Arjona. Matt Smith plays Lucius Crown, the villain and a buddy of Morbius, who has the same rare blood disease as Morbius. The movie also features Jared Harris, Alma Madrigal, and Tyrese Gibson. Daniel Espinosa directed the film, which was produced by Columbia Pictures in collaboration with Marvel and released by Sony Pictures. Releasing on January 13, 2020, a teaser trailer for the film was published, followed by a second trailer on November 2, 2021, piquing fans' interest in the film and the character. The movie is scheduled to release on the 1st of April, 2022. Ambulance. Ambulance is an upcoming American action thriller movie based on the same named 2005 Danish movie. It is directed and produced by Michael Bay. In the movie, William Sharp, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, a decorated war veteran who desperately needs $231,000 for his wife's surgery. He reaches out to Danny, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, his adopted brother, and a lifelong criminal, who talks him into taking part in a $32 million bank heist. The robbery goes wrong when they shoot an LAPD officer, and when their gateway goes wrong, they hijack an ambulance that's carrying the severely wounded cop, played by Garrett Dillahunt, and Cam Thompson, an EMT worker played by Isa Gonzalez. In the middle of a high-speed chase, the two siblings must outrun the cops while keeping their hostages alive. An official teaser was shown at CinemaCon on August 25, 2021, with a lot of quick camera cuts, a lot of shooting, a high-speed ambulance chase, and Jake Gyllenhaal doing the very most with his bank robber persona. The movie seems like utter pandemonium. The film is set to hit theaters on April 8, 2022. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore is the sequel to Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, which was released in 2018. And now it's time to continue the storyline. Unfortunately, we will not be able to watch Johnny Depp in the role of Grindelwald. The plot is set in the 1930s and follows the wizarding world's involvement in World War II. It will include magical communities in Bhutan, Germany, and China, as well as previously established countries such as Brazil, the United States, and the United Kingdom. With Gellert Grindelwald's power expanding, Albus Dumbledore assigns Newt Scamander and his companions to a mission that would lead to a battle with Grindelwald's army. In the upcoming war, Dumbledore must also keep track of how long he will remain on the sidelines. The movie stars Eddie Redmayne, Jude Law, Ezra Miller, Dan Fogler, Alison Sudol, Callum Turner, Jessica Williams, Richard Coyle, Catherine Waterston, and Mads Mikkelsen. It will be released on April 8, 2022 in the United Kingdom, and on April 15, 2022 in the United States. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is an upcoming black comedy action movie. Nicolas Cage plays a fictitious version of himself in the movie. In the movie, Nicolas Cage reluctantly accepts a $1 million offer to attend the birthday party of a wealthy superfan. When things take a turn for the worst, Nick is forced to take on the roles of some of his most famous and adored characters in order to save his wife and children from the fan who is a drug lord. The movie also stars Pedro Pascal, Sharon Horgan, E.K. Barinholtz, Jacob Scipio, Lily Sheen, Neil Patrick Harris, and Tiffany Haddish. The film is set to be released in theaters on April 22, 2022. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. You probably know a lot about it that I feel I don't need to tell you about it, but allow me to pique interest for those who aren't familiar with the movie and the character. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a sequel to Doctor Strange, which was released in 2016. Dr. Stephen Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, is a neurosurgeon who became a master of the mystic arts after being involved in a vehicle accident that ended his profession. The film takes place after the events of 2021's Spider-Man No Way Home from and the first season of 2021's Loki. In this movie, Doctor Strange travels through the universe with the help of both old and new mystical allies to battle a mysterious new opponent. The movie also features Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, a former Avenger who can harness chaotic magic, engage in telepathy and telekinesis, and alter reality, and Strange seeks her help with the multiverse. The movie also stars Chiwetel Ejiofor, Benedict Wong, Xochitl Gomez, Michael Stuhlbarg, and Rachel McAdams, and it is set to release on May 6, 2022. Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick is the sequel to 1986's Top Gun. After more than 30 years as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Maverick Mitchell, played by Tom Cruise, is back, where he belongs as a fearless test pilot, avoiding the advancement in rank that would ground him. Maverick meets Lieutenant Bradley Bradshaw, played by Miles Teller, the son of Maverick's late best friend and radar intercept officer, Lieutenant Nick Bradshaw, when he finds himself training a detachment of Top Gun graduates for a specialized mission, the likes of which no live pilot has ever seen. Maverick is driven into a confrontation with his own greatest fears as he faces an uncertain future and confronts the demons of his past, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Also, Jennifer Connelly stars as Penny Benjamin, Maverick's new love interest, who is a single mother, bar owner, and the daughter of a former admiral. The film is scheduled to be theatrically released in the United States on May 27, 2022. Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder is a direct sequel to Thor: Ragnarok. Although little is known about the film, we feel it will be a thrilling addition to the Thor franchise. For those who don't know, Thor is an Avenger and the former King of Asgard. The director, Taika Waititi, stated that the film would incorporate elements from Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic book, in which Portman's character, Jane Foster, assumes the mantle and powers of Thor while battling cancer. So yes, Natalie Portman will reprise her role as Jane Foster, an astrophysicist and Thor's ex-girlfriend, who is undergoing cancer treatment while transforming into the superhero Mighty Thor and gaining powers similar to Thor's. The movie also stars Tessa Thompson, who plays Valkyrie, the new King of Asgard. According to Thompson and producer Kevin Feige, the character's bisexuality would be addressed in this appearance. The movie also stars Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher and Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. The film is set to release on July 8, 2022. Black Adam. Black Adam is a new American superhero film based on the same named DC Comics character. It is a spin-off from 2019's Shazam, and the 11th film in the DC Extended Universe. Black Adam, played by Dwayne Johnson, is an anti-hero from Kahndaq who has been imprisoned for 5,000 years. He will become the superhero Shazam's arch-enemy, and he will inherit his abilities from the ancient wizard of the same name. The movie also stars Noah Centineo as Adam Smasher, who is a member of the Justice Society of America, who can control his molecular structure and manipulate his size and strength. The movie also stars Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, Sarah Shahi as Adriana Thomas, Quintessa Swindle as Cyclone, and Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. The movie is set to be released on July 29, 2022. Avatar 2. Avatar 2 is a sequel to James Cameron's 2009 Avatar movie. Following the success of the original film, Cameron announced the first 2 sequels in 2010, with Avatar 2 set for a 2014 release. However, the need to develop new equipment in order to film underwater performance capture scenes, which had never been done before, resulted in considerable delays, giving the crew more time to work on the writing, pre-production, and visual effects. In the movie, Jake Sully and Neytiri have built a family and are doing everything they can to stay together. They are compelled to leave their home and explore the many regions of Pandora when an old menace returns to finish what they started. It sounds intriguing, but we're more interested in seeing the visual effects. New cast members include Kate Winslet, Vin Diesel, and others, in addition to the original cast. The movie is scheduled to be released on December 16, 2022. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Let us know which movie you would watch upon their release in the comment section. Until next time.